Had a good one. It was a lot of fun. Had Jeff Steele, who's director of the Gillioz Theater, was on, and David Eslick was there with me, and we just talked about the history of that theater, how it was built, when it was built, all the little intricacies of Emmy Gillioz, the bridge builder from Monette that constructed that theater and made it, really built it to last out of concrete and steel, when most buildings in the community were built out of wood. So it was really interesting, and talked about some of the past people, past movies and things that are going on there, and they're gonna start a new Wednesday matinee series where they have old movies, not some too old, but old movies where people can come and watch for $5 on Sunday on a Wednesday matinee, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. Everything from movies from the 30s and 40s all the way up to things like "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" and things like Bullet, iconic movies. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, speaking of like movies, didn't Elvis famously
Right?
by there?
Yeah. He slipped off. He was doing a show at the Shrine Mosque, and they couldn't find him. It was time for a sound check and everything. They couldn't find him, and Colonel Tom Parker said, "Is there a movie house nearby?" And they said, "Well, the Gillioz is just down the street." Said, "You'll find him there." And he was prone to that. He would just need to relax, and he would slip away from wherever the venue was and find the nearest theater and just sit in there and in the dark and kind of chill out, I guess. And so they went down to the Gillioz and found him there. Yeah.
Structurally, they're very interesting because Gillioz was a bridge maker.
Right. He built bridges and highways, and was one of the construction people that constructed Route 66 through the state of Missouri. And he really wanted that. That's one of the interesting stories about it. He really wanted that entrance to be on Route 66, and he built the building and thought he could buy a space to make the entrance, make the lobby and the entrance on Route 66, and nobody would sell to him. Finally, one of the people that owned a building there said they would give him a long-term lease, and so he took a 99-year lease out on the lobby of his theater. And for many years, until after they had totally restored the theater, it was two owners. One owner had the theater, and the other owner was renting the lobby to him. And so they ultimately got that all connected together. But yeah, another one of the funny stories about Gillioz and getting the theater up and operational. Talked about Ronald Reagan and Harry Truman seeing movies there. Yeah, a lot of history into that theater.
And they're going on 100 years, right?
Right. Yeah, 1926. They opened the same year. They opened in October, the same year that Route 66 came through. So they both will celebrate their 100th birthday in 2026.